It's the only place to be. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Do you know when you have them moments in your life that you would never ever thought would come true?
I'm from Yorkshire and I'm tight, but I was quite happy to just write off that money just to get out of that place. So as a little kid on a rocking chair playing a banjo.
Hello. We haven't picked the vlogging camera up for a few days, have we?
I know you've been either asleep or drunk.
I'm making out as if I drink loads and sleep loads. I do sleep loads at the minute. We're just about to leave camp in Delphi, Delphi camping, whichever way.
Potato.
Which started off as 2 days, ended up as 5.
Yeah, it was so nice.
It was very, very nice. If just a little tip, I don't know if it's going to work in the high season, but because we booked online and didn't book through when we got here with the Axie card, we got one of the front.
Yeah, they reserve them if you book online.
That's what she said,
And
didn't she?
You really want one of them.
Yeah. The view is, you watch the sunset go down over them mountains and it's to die for. We've had a good time. We've watched Rovers win the Challenge Cup. We went out for a date night. Actually worked.
Somebody else cooked our food for once.
Because every time we've tried up to now, it's failed apart from my birthday week, hasn't it?
Yeah. So spoiled rotten I have this week.
We've been...
Your night off the cooking.
Been nice and chilled, but it's, as far as we could see, there was only the one toilet block up this end, which is there. There's 6 toilets, 6 showers in each.
Nobody wants to look at toilets.
Up near the reception is where, look at my bingo wings. Up near the reception is where they have the tasting for the olive oil, because they do their own olive oil, don't they? Yeah. And they're all olives, and there's all sort of like products and stuff. There's the shop, which is there's very minimal in there, and to be fair, it's expensive, so don't rely on getting Coke and stuff from there. They do breakfast in the morning of croissants and marmalade and stuff. I think that was €8.50, which we didn't have because we don't like croissants. Just alongside is the restaurant, and then there's the pool area. The pool area overlooks this view. But what I'd say to people, if they want to see all that, they need to come, don't they?
Yep.
Oh, what award did it win?
Most scenic campsite 2024.
In Greece, which...
And...
Yeah,
you can't argue with that.
The young girl who checked us in, she's English and she's from Yorkshire, and she's called Cece, and she's lovely, isn't she? And
she's a cracking lass.
And she's got a bit of a look of Keira Knightley. She says to us one night, it's real nice to hear a name said by English people, because it reminds her of her dad. I don't know what that was saying about my voice, but...
Oh, that's Cece.
We'll see, yeah? Getting seen her on Skiathos.
Well, you'll see us trying to get seen on Skiathos.
Well, she'll get it. She'll do it. We've
seen a big van coming off the ferry, and it's going to be fun.
She'll be fine. We'll see you getting seen her off the ferry in Skiathos. Bye-bye. Oh, what's that you got in your hand, love?
Oh, I feel like Willy Wonka with a golden ticket. Needs to be golden, the bloody price of them.
This is our ticket to the ferry for Skiathos.
Hey, caramba.
So
you can't say that, but there you go.
Our dream's going to be realised, isn't it?
What if I can get it on there? It looks like I'm reversing onto the ferry.
That was what you was worried about, wasn't it?
So...
Yeah, he was concerned. He's been stressing for 2 days about reversing onto the ferry, because the one we saw in Skiathos literally had basically would have...
Well, you're going flat and then you get a really steep slope onto the ferry, so I'm worried that my rear end may touch the floor. And
they make me get out, so we'll see.
Hopefully you can get out and be sort of close by and go, no!
Yeah. It's fingers crossed, but they get trucks on, so they're just going to have to pad it out, aren't they?
We'll get on there by hook or by crook, and if I miss the ramp, I'll go for a swim.
Just for people's record, I've got to put that away. I'm putting it away, Neil, look. For people's records, if you ever want to go to one of the Sporades islands, Skiathos, Skopelos, and Alonissis from Volos, or I think it's from anywhere on the Greek mainland. You can't tend to get it through in a campervan. This is not in a car. You can't go online and book by direct ferries or ferries Greek or whatever like that. Booking the one I'm swatting a fly. The one we went with originally that we contacted Annes, didn't we?
Yes, that was the cheapest.
That was the cheapest, and they're the ones that cancelled on us last minute. So we was a bit stuck. But then I emailed CJets, and because no matter where we looked on, because the company that cancelled, they told us to look at
Ferry up direct ferries, something else.
Yeah, and every time you went on, it was saying
not available online, not available to book online.
Or this ferry doesn't
accept people's your site.
Yeah. So we got in touch with CJets because we knew they did, and then they sent us the details for Sporades at Yahoo 2008, I think it was. It was an email address, and we emailed them and we asked them how do we go about booking our campervan on, and they came back with the options of the sail times. We give them our preference. Unfortunately, the morning one was gone, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'd like to get it over and done with next week this morning, but no, it's 1:30.
But just so that you know, if you go online and you're trying to book and you think, well, how did they do it? It's because you actually have to go through their booking tout thing, isn't it? What's it called? A booking
Agent.
Partner. Booking agent, that's it. Well done, Darren. Hey. You have to go through them to book anything other than a car. There she is, the ferry that we're going on. We've got to sit with the trucks. The cars are all over there, and we're just sat waiting to be taken on. Take it steady, just don't panic. Left is saying. Straight, Darren, straight. More straight. Right. Go back.
Come on, go back. Go back. Stop.
Thank you. And there he is. I don't know how to get them trucks on there, but it was quite tight, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought I was going to have to pull the wing mirrors in at one point, so to get a truck on there, that is good driving.
We're both, I'm sweating my head off. Bright red because I'm just sweating, but you're...
I've had a couple of little cries.
He did really, really well. You did amazing.
It's because you're going out with the blazing sun into pitch dark, and so you're like, where am I? Can't you see that? But anyway,
we're on, and you just have to drive off now so you can enjoy the ferry ride.
Yes, just drive it forward because it's reversing. So, yeah, just look out. at the scenery and watch Skiathos approach on the horizon.
We didn't bring George out with the van, he's looking after it, innit?
He's keeping an eye on it.
Yeah.
There's a few dodgy characters down there.
We would have brought him out, but we kind of got lost ourselves, didn't we? And we didn't want to...
We thought we was going to have to climb a steel ladder to get up to the deck, and we realised this can't be the way you get up there.
And we asked, oh yeah, you've got to go back outside and climb up, go back up. So to take George, I think I'd have got a few funny looks. I might do it coming back.
Yeah.
At the break of dawn, empty hotel room. Just had to get up, get dressed, get out, and get behind the wheel again. I gotta see your face, I miss you, I miss you. Got a long way left, but I'm gonna make it there tonight. Got my songs on the stereo. Been a long time coming, but I know we're gonna be alright. Got an open road, I'm heading home. I'm heading home. I'm heading home. I'm heading home again. I've been going round and round, always on the run, but now I'm getting back on the right track.
No, just driving down this road. I've driven down this road on a moped or a quad bike before. Never drawn a. Driven a 17-year-old Mercedes Sprinter down here before.
She's on Skiathos.
And I don't need a sat nav anymore. I know what I'm doing.
Woohoo! We've already bloody did it. Well, and he knows exactly where he's going.
I mean, it helps that Skiathos has only got one real road.
I know, but we're on Skiathos. In the van.
In the van.
Do you know when you have them moments in your life that you would never ever thought would come true? This is one of them moments.
Doing it. Doing it.
You've got to admit, when we was building the van and we was dreaming of doing this, it was literally just that one bit of dream.
Yeah, it's something we thought we'd try and do. Well, you know, probably might not be able to do.
It's like, have you ever had dreams and you know, no, things don't, we all have them, don't we? We all have dreams and now it ever comes to them.
What are dreams, isn't it?
And this is just one of them dreams where we not believe it's happening. We're on our favourite place in the whole wide world. In the favourite thing we like to do, and that's my life.
My life.
I'm heading home again.
Well,
Take the next left, then turn left.
You can shut up for a bit. I know my way off the campsite.
oh, that dog that was sick.
Yep. Oh, where's he going? Make sure he don't come out behind this van.
This poor ears. It's had a lot of chomps on that, hasn't it? Don't know if it's fleas or not fleas, flies or what.
All the residents of the campsite.
We didn't even stay 24 hours, did we?
No, just over 12 hours we've stayed.
Wow. Wow. That was dire.
That was the worst campsite I've ever stayed at.
And we've been on Farley.
Farley Brig. We thought we couldn't beat Farley Brig, but we just have. Out coming your way, love.
No, love.
We're out. We're free. We survived.
The facilities was absolutely horrendous, as was the actual maintenance of the whole place, wasn't it?
It had just everything about it was horrible.
The toilets, they didn't even have the showers, didn't even have the bits, you know, that make it spray. There was one of the 4 showers that had the bits that make it spray. The toilet seats had no toilets. The toilets had no seats, it was just porcelain.
We were joining the ladies by a man with his wet wipes this morning.
Yeah. Now when I explained, I said, this is the ladies. Oh, okay, is it? I went, yeah, I pointed, oh yes. And he just carried on. No toilet roll, no attempt of, there's not even any signs of toilet roll, there's no bins. You're not supposed to put your loo roll down the loo in Greece, but there weren't even any bins if there was toilet roll.
But as far as I know, trees lose their leaves in the autumn. But the ground was just covered in leaves. So those leaves have been on the ground for months. And there's just little stuff like that. They must have a maintenance person who can sweep up a few leaves. But there was all over the place.
There was like a lamppost had been knocked down, so they just dug a hole round it and then just left the hole and the lamppost still down. So, I mean, I'm not big into health and safety, but they all want tiny. The beachfront, what can you say?
Well, to say beach is maybe pushing it a bit up.
The beach, there was just chairs, rusty old chairs.
Turn left, then turn left.
I'm not with it this morning, I'm just a bit
And
kerfuffled.
we didn't sleep well because if you wanted to sleep,
yes, we were parked, I don't know, maybe 30 metres away from a woman, God bless her, who was obviously not a very well woman, who probably smoked 66 a day for all her
Turn
life.
left.
But the first noise we noticed, we didn't even know what it was. We didn't even know if it was human. We got there last night, put the blinds
In
up,
500 metres, turn
did all
right.
that, got the kettle on, sat having a cuppa, and we heard this noise. And like I say, I wasn't sure it was human. Like, we both just sat, looked at each other, what was that? Has somebody just been murdered outside the van? When we heard this noise about 6 times, we realised it was a sneeze.
yeah.
Off a lady.
But then it progressed from that to a smoker's cough, didn't it?
Oh yeah, and that was a proper...
And you know when they tried to bring up.
Oh yeah, anyway, that's enough of that. But that...
And then,
The next right.
and then the kids was running and screaming around.
Oh, till about midnight.
Yeah, there was a lot of permanence on there. Well, I would say it was 98% permanence, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
There was some tents alongside us that had kids with mountain bikes that just kept wheeling up and down in front of us.
Outside one of the permanents, there was a little kid on a rocking chair playing a banjo. That's when I started panicking.
Is that Deliverance?
So we're getting out of here soon.
It was, but the worst thing of everything is we've paid €27 a night for the privilege, and we've paid for 2 nights. We've stayed less than 12 hours, less than 24 hours, we're just over 12 hours. We didn't use the toilets, we didn't use the waste disposal, we didn't use the water, we didn't use the showers, we've used everything on board, but the worst of it is, we was gonna, because we've been on Dino and Effie's land for 3 nights, 4 days, we was gonna charge all the batteries and everything up because the EcoFlow was getting a bit low. We couldn't even plug the electric in, could we?
Even worse than that. It's been very hot, very muggy. We even had some rain yesterday. We stink. We've gone feral. We don't use the shower. I'm not going in there. I'll catch
Oh no! So we've had So we haven't even used any of the facilities at all. So it's cost us €54 to spend 13 hours on a site.
Yeah.
And we've just cut our losses and left.
But we didn't use the showers. Something we did use was our earplugs last night.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Anyway,
But we're not here to moan.
No.
Honest.
but
Wow.
what pays me off is the reason everyone's saying that the Greeks are enforcing this law is to push people onto campsites so that the campsites can. Why would you spend €54 for that for 2 nights? It is absolutely disgraceful, and they must be getting money from the permanents.
Well, I don't know what they're spending it on though.
Well, it's coming into the season now. We're coming into, it's late June now, so they're not in it. It was just awful.
That banjo's going to go around my head all day now.
Oh, bless us. Anyway, we're going to have a coffee and regroup, and we have found another campsite that we're going to go on. Hopefully, I'm going to ask to look around.
We're going to inspect the campsite before we pay, which we'll do all the time now.
And then spend 2 days just decompressing from the ferry journey, because that's all we wanted to do, really, wasn't it? Decompress.
We had some stress on the ferry journey because we have a reverse camera fitted, and we left it on once, and then when we went to the van, the battery was dead. Got on the ferry, and because I'm backing up, and he's saying, "Come here, I've got the reverse camera on, and it's real tight." And yeah, got it sorted, perfect. Went upstairs, got a Coke and that, just sat, and I went, "Did you turn the reverse camera off?" "No." "Did you?" "I don't know, I can't remember." So we spent the whole ferry journey worrying that we were going to have a flat battery and was going to stop all the cars getting off the ferry.
And he wouldn't let us go check, would he? We went to go check, and then started to think, and he's like, "No, go back up." I was like, I said, "We might have a dead, go back up." Like, okay.
So we stressed the whole journey.
Yeah, and then we got off and wanted to come and decompress, do our washing, and just chill. Today we was just going to chill out. I was going to edit the video that we've got left to edit.
We might got a bit more rain, the last bit of rain before the 38-degree temperatures come next week. And
so now we're looking for a campsite. But anyway, let's go and have that coffee.
Yeah, coffee. Jammy Dodgers!
What are you doing? Someone's in better spirits.
Yo.
So we look at my boobies. They're just. I need a stronger bra.
I don't usually need an invitation, but.
Anyway, we got here from the campsite from hell. So we went from heaven to hell, and now we're back to heaven, aren't we?
Pretty heavenish, yeah.
Yeah, we've ended up spending. We booked on for 2 nights. And we've just booked on for another night because this one is not being very well.
Man flu.
We're on our 3rd day now. We're going to have a look around because now we can move.
I don't think we left this spot apart from to go. Well, one of us went for a shower yesterday.
I didn't.
I don't think we left the vicinity of our van at all yesterday.
Shall I show them where we are? So this is why we didn't leave.
Shade.
It
beautiful.
Is so cool. It's so nice.
We have this big tree above us, which we have lots of friends in, which keep saying hello to Tony.
Yeah, they keep dropping on my head because I don't know if it's the females laying eggs or if it's the men getting the legs over.
Well, Tony researched it. The men get the legs over, then die.
and then the females lay the eggs in the tree, and then they die.
And then they fall on Tony.
Yeah. So every time I moved, every time I stood up, there was on my chair, dead or dying. Anyway, that's by the by, I was editing, so...
And if things aren't round here coming to play with us, they're in the shower coming to play with you.
Oh, yeah.
One of them washed me back yesterday, it was that big.
So let's have a wander around and show them. It's absolutely gorgeous. The cleaner comes around about, was it about 10:30 last night?
Yeah,
Cleaning,
it was quite late, yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's too hot for us to do it any other time. But so this is our shower block. We've actually got this bottom end to ourselves. There's only one other van down at this bottom end at the moment. But if you're wanting to come here, we advise you book. Look, that's the men's section. Oh, go down. This is the ladies section. Stop it! Do you know? It's like working with a 5-year-old. Showers have got shower heads. Toilets have got bins and toilet roll. And the showers have got shower heads. You do get a lot of wildlife because everything's always open. But this is all nice and clean. Hand sanitizer, somewhere for your hand stuff. And you're like working, where you gone?
What?
Where you gone?
I'm here. Just, there's a ladder. Just thinking you might be able to get up and clean the roof, love.
You don't need to.
I just thought I might give it another once over. Haven't been cleaned since Thessaloniki.
Where am I going with this? There we go. Back up.
Oh.
And these moving sites,
Nice one.
moving pitches.
Français? Oui, oui.
I think they're the English couple, so maybe the dog's getting on the nerves. The door there is the washing machines. That's a pet bath, but the kids are using it as a shower at the minute. This is the kitchen area you can use free of charge. Use the fridge and the freezer, nice and clean. 2 electric stoves, a microwave, and 2 chest freezers over there and refrigerators. Obviously that's another shower block, but what the kids are playing in there is actually a dog bath. Oh, that's cute, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll nick some of that for takeout, eh?
Just growing herbs in these tubes.
The pitches are nicely laid out and
Oh
separated.
yeah, look at the pitches. Nice and spacious, you're not crammed in. There's a lot of greenery, so you can get some with shade, some without, depending on what you want.
And then when you look down the end, there's a sea waiting for you.
You've got a supermarket, like a mini market, and in there. And they lent us an extension for the electric cable, didn't they?
Yeah, because the shady spot we wanted is miles away from the electric.
Good, Calimera. This is the lovely owner. The mini market there, and let's say we've got the electric cable from there, and that's the restaurant. They had on the Saturday.
Music, wasn't
They
there?
had
Some
music,
Greek music.
Greek band on for quite a while. That's the reception area there. It's called Venezuela. Let's have a look. Oh, the salad, the menu looks quite reasonable, love.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Wow.
God. That's quite reasonable.
It's very, look at that shrimp, €12. Beef liver grilled. Oh, I haven't had liver for years.
Cabbage with garlic.
This,
Wow.
you what?
That's a new one on me, that one.
What's that?
Cabbage with garlic.
Yeah, it was me. We paid €21 a night because we used the Axi card, which is, it's valid until the 30th of June. This video won't have probably gone out by then, but I have put it on my socials that...
Socials. Today's the 23rd of June.
Yeah, so I have put it on the socials to... If you want to get here before the 30th to use your Axi card, €21. The other nightmare place was 27. And then across the little road, the little beach area.
Oh.
All in all,
€21 a night.
€21 a night. We're quite impressed with this place, aren't we?
Not bad at all.
Yeah,
Not bad at all.
very, very nice. So you get yourself down here if you're in this area. Owners was lovely. So yeah, get yourself down here.
See it on the chin.